Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. Talking today about footwork on the overhead. See a lot of good swings out there on the overhead, but the movement is really what keeps people from being consistent with their results. Okay? Two mistakes I see in how to move for the overhead. The first is the straight back pedal, where you guys see the ball go up in the air and you're keeping yourselves square to the other side of the net. So that produces this backpedaling footwork, which one is very slow and two tends to be really off balance. It's really easy to get yourself kind of falling away, which results again in kind of falling away from contact. Okay? The second piece of footwork we don't love is when you guys get yourselves turned well, but the footwork is more of this just little shuffle, these tiny little steps where I've just taken 4 or 5 of those and I'm not covering any ground. Okay? So the piece of footwork we want to utilize a lot is the stride. All right, you guys get into that shoulder turn. I want to see that front leg, especially on that first and second step. Get that front leg to really stride back over that right leg to cover a good amount of ground with the first and second step. Again, it's just a more athletic way to move, which is going to get you guys to the ball quicker and give you more time on the overhead. And that's usually the biggest key, is when you guys have time on the overhead and you're comfortable, you get great results. Okay, so Mark's gonna hit me a couple lobs here. Some might be deep, some might be short. I will do my best to cross over on the first and second step. If I realize his lob is not deep, it's always easier to go back forward anyways. Okay, so it's my job to judge how deep the ball is. The first couple strides might get me in a great spot back here to hit. I might have to carry even a little farther than that if it's a really high, deep lob. And then I might be running in after those first couple strides because the ball didn't come far. Okay, but the key is in those first 2 steps. So I see the ball up, I get into a stride, and I'm covering that ground really nicely at the start. So again, the feeling I want you guys to have is just a really athletic piece of footwork. Okay, as you can see, if I demonstrate 1 or 2 on the back pedal or just the shuffle, you'll see me get to the ball slow, which is going to produce a swing that I'm just not that confident in. Okay, so here I go. You know, again, I'm hoping to just kind of tap that over because I'm not comfortable with how I'm moving. That little shuffle step, you know, again, it's just a very defensive way to play on what should be one of our most offensive shots. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you guys today. Utilize that stride step to initially get yourself moving for the overhead, and then hopefully that's going to produce a much more consistent result for you guys on one of the most fun shots in tennis. Okay, so please click like below this video, and if you happen to be watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks, and we'll see you guys soon.